Thunderbirds Blu-ray 60th Anniversary Collector's Box Set. I finally have it. This thing has been my GTA 6. I have likened it to my GTA 6 this because waited a long time for it and it got delayed a couple of times, but I am very, very happy that it is finally here. I have already unboxed it. I've also watched one episode, the very first one, Trapped in the Sky, of course. So I will be going into my thoughts on how, the picture quality and the audio is as well. But it's finally here. But why did I pay $89.99 for it, or £90? Number one, I am a massive Thunderbirds fan. This is my favourite TV show that has been made. Nothing actually comes close, I'm going to be honest. Nothing has come close since I first watched this when I was like 3 or 4 years old, maybe 4 or 5. I can't quite remember, but I did watch this from a very, very young age and absolutely fall in love with it. And another reason I bought this is because of these things here, my old Thunderbirds DVDs, because these are showing their age, because these are like 24 years old, especially the ones that have the blue covers on them. They are the oldest DVDs that I have, probably like when DVDs probably became first thing is these were made. So they are definitely showing their age. There's one like DVD set that has like one episode I just can't use because the DVD's just gone completely to put. But so that is primarily why I bought this, is because 2 reasons, as I just explained. So, what are my thoughts on the episode Trapped in the Sky? I've only watched the one episode because I wanted to get a feel of what it would look like, because this is, as they've described, the best way for fans to watch Thunderbirds as it aired in 1965, and it does the job because it looks beautiful, even better than I thought it would look, I'm going to be honest. And yeah, it looks beautiful. It sounds great. You get 2 options. You get the mono audio, so the original audio from the 1960s, of which they use, I think it was the original negatives that they used to restore this as well. And then the other audio is ones, I think, from like these DVDs and other home media Thunderbirds releases as well. And I mean, if you want to watch it in mono and you want to watch it in the other audio option, I don't think there's really a bad audio option, I'm going to be honest, because they both sound beautiful. Not only that, the restoration of this is great as well. From other restorations that I've seen, this is definitely one of the best restorations that I have seen. Up there with like the colorization and restoration of like the couple of classic Doctor Who episodes that they've done. But I thought I would also show you guys, not to mention how beautiful this just looks. Not to mention, actually, even the packaging is beautiful. Is attention was paid for, and yes, I took the postage information off it because I'm not about to dox myself. Even the packaging, it was all neatly packed in this box. It was, again, like stuff like this, it didn't need to do Anderson Entertainment, but they did it, and we've got other stuff. Obviously, we've got a little bit of with like the cover, which this is pretty much how it came in, and then with the plastic sleeve. Obviously we've got the full 32 episodes fully restored. And then the 50th anniversary specials that came out in 2015, which is introducing Thunderbirds, Stately Homes Robberies, and the Abominable Snowman. And then there's a Thunderbird FAB at 60. I think that's a documentary. And then we've got like 8 hours of a bonus content, like archive stuff, other like documentaries that have been done. And it's like 2,080 minutes. If anyone wants to do the quick maths on there for like how many hours that is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's just, but there's stuff in here they did not need to do, but they did it. We've got, obviously we've got the episode guidebook here, which, at the beginning, like, pretty much like the entire title sequence, and the, launch sequences of all the Thunderbirds. And then if we go, to the end of the booklet, it's the credits. It's just small little stuff like that they did not need to do. Like all these little Easter eggs, like Thunderbird 2 carrying the excavator. There's like, I'm sure there's other stuff we'll get into as well. But, this is just, just standard episode guide, a little bit, information as well. Just, and then just, video synopsis, episode synopsises, and who, which voice actors play, who in that for the guest characters. And yeah, it's just, all these lovely subtle attentions to detail in this, which, is what I wasn't expecting, but, my expectations for this were already high enough as it is, but it's gone above and beyond, not to mention all these lovely posters, which I'll crack open for you. We've got Agent 47's house, Jeremiah, from The Imposters. All these posters did not need to include them. Definitely didn't, but, it's just, I think it just goes to show, like, the care and attention that went into this box set, and not to mention, the restorations as well, of the episodes. And we've got, what have we got here? We've got Ocean Pioneer 2 and the KLA satellite. Don't want to get down. Just all these posters, that all the artwork's done by Graham Leafman. I hope I'm pronouncing their name correctly. Then we've got a couple of helijets there. The explosive tractor. And then what have we got here? I think these are all the Hood's vehicles in this one, I think. Oh yeah. So we got his Jeep in the top there. Then below that we've got that truck that carries his submarine in Desperate Intruder. I'm sorry, I'm geeking. I'm just going to be geeking out for the last few minutes of this video, and I'm not apologising whatsoever. And then we've got is this the rig? Yes, the rig at Atlantic Inferno, one of my favourite episodes. One of the first episodes I watched, actually. If you saw my Thunderbirds Timber Thunderbirds tier list of all the episodes, which you should go and watch, because Thunderbirds February, I guess, for this. I'm probably I'm definitely putting this video in that little playlist. Got Thunderbird 2 there with a pod, and then the Seascape drilling rig as well, with one of the Navy battleships there as well, and Thunderbird 1 there, which I did notice. Again, just lovely little bits of detail. Great bits of artwork as well, I will say. And then finally we've got Brink of Disaster. Brink of Disaster there as well. Again, beautiful to look at. Very, very beautiful, those posters. Then we get into like how, this is going to be quite big, because of how the this is all presented. So I won't be able to get this all in frame, because this is massive. All 11 DVDs in here, because I did remember to take number 1 out, because as I said, I've already watched one episode, Chat in the Sky, just to get a feel of what this rest of, just how beautiful these episodes are going to look. And if they look as good as Trapped in the Sky does, I'm going to have a lovely time watching this. And this is, I think, definitely going to be the way I'm going to be watching Thunderbirds from now on. I mean, I get these DVDs have served me well over 20 plus years, but it's time for them to, you know, they've had their fun. It's time for them to be retired. I better show you the outside of this, of course, because we've got other, you know, Fab One there. We've got one of the recovery vehicles. Nice little Easter eggs here. The mole. Thunderbird 2 carrying the excavation tractor. Thunderbird 3. First 4. We've got the monorail disaster as well. Is there fire? Yeah, there's Fire Flash up at the top there as well. And then I think that's Ocean Pioneer in the background there. Like just near Thunderbird 1 there. And again, it's just a, you know, it's a beautiful looking set. So I am, yeah, is this worth 90 quid? Is the big question I'm sure some of you are asking. If you are a massive, big Thunderbirds fan, or just a Jerry Anderson fan, if you like a lot of the other stuff that he's done, like Captain Scarlet, Stingray, you know, UFO, Space 1999. If you're a Jerry Anderson fan, I highly recommend this. If you are a Thunderbirds fan, I definitely recommend this. And I just want to end this video off by saying a big thank you to the Jerry Anderson Entertainment team, because this is a great Blu-ray collection, just a great set, and you know, again, the amount of work that has gone into this, I can't fathom how many just hours they went into this. Like I said at the beginning, this was my GTA 6. You know, first, when it got delayed, it's because they just spotted quality control. There's a couple of bits in quality control with some of the episodes, and they wanted to make this like the most perfect way to watch Thunderbirds. Like, this is the closest we can get to watching it from the 1960s, especially with the mono audios now. Like, this is the definitive way to watch Thunderbirds for me, definitely. I've only watched one episode as well, so yeah, just want to get a massive thank you to Jerry Anderson Entertainment team, because you've made something special here. You really have. So that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, feel free to like it, and dislike if you disliked it. And if you like this video, feel free to check out some of my other content, because this is extremely a random video for me to do. But I regardless, I was going to do a video on this, regardless of what people thought and said. So if you like my other content, feel free to subscribe. Turn that red subscribe button to grey. I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye.